Hey guys, my name is Cheryl from beginnercooking.com, and today we're doing a very honest review of the AeroGarden. As you can see, my little plant babies right here are looking extra cute. They started sprouting in just a few days, guys. The basil in this thing grows like crazy, but I'm gonna show you what happened to my little cuties. Yeah, I did that. It was me. I take full responsibility. Not too happy about it, but I'm gonna let you guys know a little tip how to avoid that from happening if you keep watching this video. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna show you guys everything you need to know about the Harvest Elite 360. So this kit actually comes with the Genovese basil, curly parsley, dill, mint, thyme, and Thai basil. Like I said before, the basil grows really fast, which is why they included two kinds of basil in this kit. And also what's included is this liquid plant food, which is a combination of 13 macro and micronutrients needed for healthy growth of your plants. And also these little grow domes. They're kind of like mini greenhouses. They help control the temperature and humidity for proper germination. And then I want to show you guys the seed pods, because as you can see, it's not soil. This is actually a grow sponge, which provides a balance of oxygen and water for reliable germination, and it also helps avoid bugs from wanting to come in this thing. I have read that if you grow certain kind of vegetables in here, like tomatoes, there is a possibility for bugs coming. So I would definitely kind of stick with herbs, salads, stuff like that. All right, guys. Also, the little labels on it tell you the name of each plant that you're growing. Like this is arugula, for example, and it tells you in how many days it starts sprouting. So this arugula says it starts sprouting in 1 to 3 days. I couldn't believe how cute these things looked after just a few days. So I'm going to show you guys what this looked like on my kitchen counter. So you can see how much space it's going to take on your counter. It does take a lot of space, and it is super bright. So you want to keep that in mind when you're picking out what shape you're going to buy for this thing. They do have rectangles. They do have, the circle ones like this. They have all different sizes. Mine is for 6 pods, but you can do 3 pods. You can do 9 pods. You can choose the shape and size and how big this thing is going to be based on how big your kitchen counter is. And now I'm going to show you guys what this looked like after about 2 weeks. Yeah, right over here, after about 2 weeks, you can see that they started growing pretty awesome already. Obviously, those are the 2 big basil plants in the front, and then you can see my little mint back in the corner there. The mint was still growing super great, but I definitely had to start cutting my basil right away so that it wouldn't overpower and overshadow my other herbs from continuing to grow tall and strong like they need to. And now you can see on this side over here, my parsley never sprouted. So I actually contacted AeroGarden about 30 days after noticing that this one never popped up, and I was like, hey guys, what's going on? And they actually sent me a free pod replacement for whatever I wanted. So I actually asked them for romaine, and they sent me romaine because the kit that it came with was just herbs, and I figured it might be cool to get something different. So they shipped that right away, no questions asked. I didn't even need to send proof that didn't sprout, and they still just mailed it right away, which is really sweet of them. So good job with the customer service, AeroGarden, much appreciated. And now I'm gonna show you guys what the rest of this kit looks like. So here we have the inside of it. This little thing right here is where you're going to put the water, all right? It says fill to here. There's a little thing here that says fill to here. You want to make sure the water is filled up to that line at all times. Now, the machine will notify you, when the water gets about halfway below that, and it'll say add more water. But we recommend, AeroGarden and myself, making sure the water is filled to that line at all times. The more water, the better. So you don't want to wait till it goes all the way down before you refill it. Just keep that thing filled, guys. And also the inside. This is what the inside looks like, guys. So this is where it filters the water. This is the little pump right here. And I actually read that the pump stays on for 5 minutes, and then it goes off for 25 minutes, and that happens automatically. And now here we have the base. So what's cool about this is that you can actually move this up and down depending on how tall your plants are growing. You never want your plants touching the top of the lights over here. You always want to keep them at least a few inches below. And I'm gonna show you guys how bright this thing is. There we go. Yeah, that's super, super bright, as you can see. But what's cool about the light is that you can actually adjust the time. So you can choose the hours that you want the lights on. Different types of plants require different numbers of hours. So for example, if you're doing plants that require 17 hours, which is, you know, pretty much the norm for most of them, it's between 15 to 17 hours, I'd say, for most of these kits. You can actually say, okay, I want it to be from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. and you want that to be the hours you want. Or you can go and adjust that inside there. So if you're someone like me who lives in Manhattan, who doesn't have a ton of space, and you can kind of see your kitchen from your living room, and you don't really want the light at night brightening up your living room when you're trying to watch a movie, you might want to adjust that time to, let's say, being on during the night instead of off during the night while you're sleeping, and then on during the morning. This way the evenings it's off, and that's where it's taken its sunlight break. Okay, so that's my little tip recommendation right there. And also what I wanted to let you guys know is that when I messed up my poor plants and got back from my vacation here, I'll show you guys what it looked like. Yep, I know, they were so big and beautiful, and I really ruined them. But you know, it's not totally my fault. Well, maybe it is my fault. I don't really read directions. I don't know if anyone else is like me, that they're just kind of like, they just want everything to just be fast. So because I didn't take too much time reading the directions, all I really read was like the helpful garden tips. And in the helpful garden tips, there's nothing in here about vacation mode. I had no idea that there was a vacation mode in this little AeroGarden machine right here. So apparently there's a button in there. If you search through, you can find it, where if you click the vacation mode button, then it will consume about half the amount of water that it normally consumes. It just kind of slows down that consumption while you're away. This way, you know, the plants can survive a little bit longer. So, I mean, I was only away for like 4 or 5 days, and it went from looking beautiful to completely dead. There was no point of salvation after that. So I can't imagine what this thing would look like if you were gone for longer than a week, even if you did have it on vacation mode. But definitely helpful tip. There is a vacation mode on this thing. Very clever feature, but you know what? They don't advertise it well enough, in my opinion. So happy to share it with you guys. Hope that helps save your plant babies. The other thing I wanted to mention was the good news about that thing dying was that I got to go to their website and order my own custom seed pod kits. So I created a custom salad kit and a custom herb kit with the stuff that I love and that I most frequently use. So I was able to get things like, you know, kale, arugula, romaine, mint, lemon balm, lavender, like all these cool different things that don't necessarily come with their seed pod kit that comes with the kit when you buy the actual kit. So that was nice. So I got to go and pick my own cool things, and you can definitely go and customize. And it's about, I'd say maybe like $15 or so a box for a 6-pod kit, which isn't too bad considering how much you spend on, you know, salads and herbs and flowers and stuff at the market. So I think the price is decent. This thing itself was around $150 if I remember correctly. So again, also like not too bad. If you live, you're like me and you live in Manhattan and you don't have access to a garden, or you know, you live in any apartment building, having an opportunity to grow your own fresh plants and herbs and salad or vegetables or flowers is kind of nice, that you can grow that stuff right inside and you can kind of take care of them and watch them evolve. And I actually really enjoyed having them. I felt like they were like little pets in a way. But yeah, so I would recommend this because I had fun with it. And I think I'd even more so recommend it in the times we're in right now. As you guys all know, the whole world is dealing with this freaking coronavirus, and it's pretty sad watching what's happening right now. I mean, we try to go into the supermarkets and there is like barely any food left, any supplies. So I think this AeroGarden is actually a great thing to have during this time, because you can grow some of your necessities that you use, the most frequently, and that may help save you a few trips to the market during this time of crisis. So I would definitely recommend this AeroGarden, even more so right now. So definitely check the link below if you guys want to check the AeroGardens. Like I said, there's all different sizes, different numbers of seed pods, so you can pick what's best for you. And I'm going to end this video showing you guys this really cool clip of what the roots looked like. Something that you don't really think about. Yeah, this is after my plants died. This is what the roots looked like. Oh my God, that's so gross. It was so gross. And you know what? I just wasn't really expecting that. I don't think you really think about what the roots of the plants look like when they're not covered in soil. But that kind of caught me off guard. And actually what they looked like when it was vibrant and fresh and healthy, it was clear white. It kind of looked like clear angel hair pasta in a way, which was beautiful. But that, those dead roots, they were smelly, they were ugly, they were gross, and I felt really bad that I killed my plants. But I'm excited to start growing my new ones. Like I said, I got my new custom kits, and I would definitely recommend AeroGarden, especially if you live in an area where you can't grow stuff, if you don't have access to a backyard or your own little, garden or farm areas. It's really cool to just put this on your kitchen counter. Just be aware of the lights. And I hope everyone is safe and healthy during this virus right now. And if this video was helpful or informative, or if you had fun watching it, please comment, like, subscribe, share, spread the love, and definitely connect with me on social media, and I'll be posting a lot more of this stuff. And check out my website, beginnercooking.com. I actually have a 30-day vegan challenge on there where I provide everything you need to just try out a plant-based diet. Everything from shopping lists to meal plans to recipes to motivation and tips and all that fun stuff. So I definitely can help make trying a plant-based diet fun and easy. So that's the point of the beginnercooking.com website, and I hope you guys like it. And if this AeroGarden helps you adapt a healthier diet or a plant-based diet, or helps save you some trips to the market during this crazy coronavirus, then I will be really happy that this video helped you. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.